So we're in Copan in Honduras, and today we're going to see Maya ruins that is just outside this small village. And this is the central park here or Parque Central in Copan, and it's really lovely. So I want to just make a short video here so you can see. Here at Los Asados is our favorite restaurant in Copan. They have amazing meat plates with the fries. We love it, and the portions are huge. So we just take in one order, and it's enough for both Pontus and me. So we're exiting Copan, and it's about a 15-minute walk to the Maya ruins. And here is the bus station, or one of the bus stations, in just outside the village.
This is something what we call in our countries like Saba. This is the holiest tree ever from Mexico. It had been related with heaven, life, and death. Tree of life. 1,200 years old. Drainage systems. Yep. And by the way, this kind of things, actually they have toilet systems too. And they were built out of the same thing. I mean, stucco, cement, and stone. With those kind of sloping down things. Right? Yeah. And that kind of sounds good anyway. And that is what they used to make some little pots, you see, because there were no crazy plastic things like this one from my can. That's what they used to make, little containers for drinking water and alcoholic drinks like chicha. Chicha is like a moonshine, by the way. Yellow, the moon gas. That important, because all those kind of hills are part of the Maya buildings remains. You can still find out some of the details like the one that you see right there. What does it look like for you, by the way?
Skull?
Maybe.
Like a monkey face or skull? You're right.
Skull, crane.
That is on skull made out of a stone, because this is something what they use like a tomb. By digging through this kind of thing, you can find out the stone chambers where the human body remains and offerings with them. Okay, it is a god for sure. But the thing what he's holding on is not a torch. That is a maraca. So he's playing music and dancing.
Language spoken among people now.
How many languages? Because it's not just one of them.
And in Guatemala they have over 22. Right. They have about 22 of them.
Exactly. So those are, most of them are some of the ancient languages what they spoke in the past. Over here they were speaking something what we call like Chorti. But in Guatemala you can find out those kind of quechí, cachiquel, mam, pocomam, sutil. In Mexico, Yucatan, you can find out lacandones, yucatecos. Because we're talking about languages. Not just
Where the rich people live?
yes, it was like the king's palace and his wives. Because polygamy, like we were saying about. Yep. And this is beautiful, isn't it? And then the rest of the Copan's plateau,
Yeah.
a lot of the beautiful trees and plants everywhere. But you know what? It was not like this when I came up. There were no trees, no green at all. Not about 30 kilometers old, there's nothing there at all. See? Everything had been covered up out of the structures like those ones. And on the top of the mountains and in the mountains too. Copan had been overpopulated and deforested because of that. You see? Humans. Shiny and brightly and beautiful like that. Look, if you get a little bit closer, you can see tiny things, stucco layers.
Yeah.
Because they were like repeating them up, repeating them up, repeating them up. Because the king desires. And look. Look. See? It's amazing. Because this is about 1,200 years old thing, but it's still the paint remains on it. Okay? Okay. Do you have any other question? Going this way downstairs should be better for you, because from down there you'll be allowed to see why they would call these plaza as the Jaguar Plaza. And this is something what they use like on a theater or stadium or coliseum. Look up. So you see right there the longest inscription built out of the whole Mayan. And it had been commissioned by him, by the 15th king, the one who was known as Smoke Snail. Him. The rest of the figures that you see all over the center part of the whole thing and going all the way up are his ancestors. Okay. Because he was telling about the same story like always. I am who I am, and that's my legacy, he was saying. This is my background. Okay.
So Pontus, what do you think about today's guide and the ruins?
It's very interesting. The excellent guide named Marwin
Yeah.
was very knowledgeable and also lots of questions.
No.